I'm Gaffer here, and welcome to episode 2 of Improving Irish Football. Now today we've got the half season period, but it's not in the middle of the season, which would be around here. It is slightly after that, well, quite a lot after that, about a month after that, because we have a semi-final of the EA Sports Cup, and it is against a team that is in the Ulster Senior League, which is about the 3rd division, I do believe. So it is very winnable. The draw for this competition and the FIA Cup so far has been very good to us. We haven't played anyone in our division. We've always played people below our division. I think that's in all cups, including this one because Shelbourne are in the division below. So as you can see, it hasn't been the greatest start of the season. We're sitting second, but there's a big gap to St Patty's Athletic, and Sligo have a game in hand over us, as do Dundalk. The start we made, we weren't doing particularly well. We've definitely done better in recent, I'd say, since that Athlone Town victory. Definitely done a lot better. Only the one loss there against Drogheda, and that was just stupid. I'm not going to go into it. But yeah, so after the first episode, which was just explaining what the whole series was about, we did pre-season. So as you can see, 3 good away wins. Longford 4-0, Mikey Drennan, Gary McCabe and Gavin Brennan. Before I go on, I'm just going to take you to the squad menu because I realised that you hadn't really looked. We didn't really go over the squad. That was actually kind of in my plan for the episode. Just don't know why I didn't do it. So we'll go to transfers first so I can explain them. So we've basically made the loan market our home. We've mainly got players from the loan market, as well as this guy who was just from one of the amateur clubs and he had decent potential. Goalkeeper, I'm not going to go into him, but as you can see, these are all from English clubs. Apart from Robbie Crawford. I loaned him out because obviously I had that Rangers save and he was very good for me there. Patrick Amond, decent striker, played for Morecambe. He's just good for our level, so I brought him in. Graham Burke's been brilliant out on that left wing for us on loan from Aston Villa. He's relatively old for a young player, if that makes sense. So I might look to bring him in. I've already extended his loan until midway through next season, which is about this time next season, as I have for Danny Potts as well. Danny Potts, left back, played for West Ham. I'm sure many of you have signed him on loan if you have had like a League Two or a Conference Club or whatever. And Liam Kelly, this guy's been amazing. I thought he was actually Irish, but yeah, probably just I'm being racist with the name Kelly, but yeah. I guess he is Irish. He must be able to play for Ireland, so yeah, he is kind of Irish. But on loan from Reading, good little player, first senior appearances for us, and he scored 8 goals. He's our usual penalty taker. So yeah, that's pretty much the ins. On the out, Sean O'Connor and David O'Connor, just not very good enough. Gone out on frees. Craig Highland, poor goalkeeper. I don't know why. He was our sub goalkeeper, and now Jason Quinn is. Stephen McPhail, some of you may have heard of him. Cardiff, Leeds, mainly his clubs. Irish player. He used to be pretty good, but he's too old now, and so I just let him go. He's on the out. And Patrick Craig and Richie Purdy are just Patrick Craig. He did all right for me. He's a good penalty taker as well. I don't know what it says. Penalties, penalty taking 13. That's actually his best attribute, along with teamwork and stamina. He's a good, well-rounded player. But I brought in Robbie Crawford, and we have Keith Fahy as well, who's amazing, and I definitely mentioned him last episode. He just went out on loan. Richard Purdy, I think he's kind of a young player. He is a young player, and he has just gone out on loan for Wexford Youths, who play in the 2nd division. That is the signings I made for Shamrock. So if you look at the squad, relatively well-rounded squad. Connor Kenner is our captain. He's pretty good. He's a defender, heading, marking. Tackling basically his main attributes, but those mentals are really good. But yeah, just some of the technicals other than defending are just not good. But he scored actually a couple of headers from corners. Yeah, he's got 3 goals in 22 games. That's not too bad, and he's also provided assists from corner, like heading it on. So our second centre back is usually this guy Sean Heaney. He's scored 5 goals in 19 appearances. So that's not too bad from centre back. Obviously left back is usually Danny Potts. Luke Byrne is another one who's pretty good. Barry Murphy in goal, he's been really fantastic. If he got injured, don't know what we'd do. As you can see, 1-on-1's 12, handling 14. Reflexes 15, and rushing out 13. They're pretty much the best attributes you can have as a goalkeeper. He's going down though, he's 29 years old. But yeah, he's really one that I'm going to keep around for a couple of years at least. Good solid keeper. Simon Madden, right back, yeah, he can play in a variety of positions. He's just solid, I can't say that word today, well-rounded. In terms of midfield, obviously Keith Fahey and Robbie Crawford, who has recently been out, so his condition is quite low, so that's probably why he's on the bench. So yeah, Ryan Brennan's come in for him, he's done alright. Keith Fahey, enough said, sensational. He's only 31 actually, I thought he was older than that, so he might have a few years left. Just look at those, yeah, well-rounded attribute. Well-rounded, and yeah, he's a star player for most Irish Premier Division sides, which is excellent. So yeah, Gary McCabe, he's been fantastic. He can play centre attacking mid or right attacking mid, and he can play those other ones as well if necessary, but it hasn't been needed. He's just got some dribbling, crossing, corners, all them free kick taking technique. He's just got that winger play, and he can score goals as well. So yeah, really good player. Cian Kavanagh, haven't seen much of him. I'm only playing it today because he's a young player. So yeah, I actually just go into team selection, just easier. Today we're playing Swilly. So yeah, that's enough said. They are in the 3rd division, I think I've already mentioned that. Anyway, lost track of time, lost track of where I was. Yeah, my mind's absent today. Graham Burke, obviously signed on loan from Cardiff, was it? Villa, same thing. So yeah, he's been good for me. He's been my usual left winger. Although Marty Waters has tended to play there on occasion, as has Gavin Brennan. So yeah, we've got pretty good attacking midfielders. Mikey Drennan can play up front, but he sometimes plays right when he's good. Does good. Just thinking of some others. Gavin Brennan I already mentioned. Tiernan doesn't really play that much. Liam Kelly, there you go, he's been amazing. Usually playing in Wekian, Kavanagh is today. He's been fantastic. Up front, Padraig Amond, on loan from Morecambe. He's been pretty much my main guy. On occasion, Mike Jones played up front. Well, he's actually quite a lot played up front, but not nearly as much as Padraig Amond. You can see there 13 games out of the God knows how many. I think we played like 19 games so far competitively, and yeah, the other ones he's come on for. Drennan, obviously Drennan's played quite a lot, but most of them will be at right wing. So yeah, he's been pretty good, scoring quite a lot of goals. How many goals has he got? Oh shit, Drennan scored 12. I didn't even realise that he's actually scored double the amount of Amond. So maybe I should play him a bit more up front. But yeah, Amond, I swear he had more goals than that, but maybe not. So yeah, he's been pretty good too. Just yeah, looking over the squad, they've just been really good squad. Had a bit of a shaky start, but yeah, now they're back on course. Barry Murphy played every game, so there must be 28 games I guess that we've played so far. Gary McCabe, second most. Yeah, he's been he's been really solid, as has Simon Madden. Danny Potts, I didn't realise he'd play that many games, but yeah, fair enough to him. Keith Fahey playing every game he could, but he's been injured a couple of times. So yeah, let's look at goals. Obviously Mikey Drennan scored the most, as I just mentioned. Yeah, Liam Kelly scored quite a lot too. Keith Fahey scored a load of free kicks, and then comes Amond as well as Burke. And then McCabe, he needs a centre back, and he's a youth centre back in 19. I think he's going to be amazing in the future. He's 18, sorry. Yeah, potentially a star Irish. I would definitely say so. He has been fantastic for me. So yeah, he's currently a leading player. He's going to be a star player. So yeah, he's been amazing. Him and Conor Kenner will do an amazing partnership. Obviously I'm playing Webster today because we're in the League Cup. So yeah, that's pretty much all I'm going to say on the squad. It wasn't the best squad overview you'll ever see, but there you go. So yeah, going back to the results. Now that you'll know a couple of the players, or at least recognise them. So yeah, Mikey Drennan got 2 there, Gary McCabe 1, and Gavin Brennan with 1 away at Longford. We then thrashed Merview United 6-0. Graham Burke with a hat-trick on this occasion. Amond, Hanrahan and Robbie Crawford getting the goals. Hanrahan, I think, is one of the B team or under 19 teams. Oh, on that note, I haven't been managing the B team. I did it one game and I realised that they played the same time as us, and that was always like, yeah, you'd always see like players that are unavailable and stuff. So yeah, I just lost control of them. I'll go through the by the way, the national team in a minute. Oh, I'm not forgetting about them. But yeah, there hasn't been many results, and no competitive results for the national team. We've got Gibraltar in a couple of months' time. I think it's in September. Our first group. It's the same group as real life. They drew it in February sometime. So yeah, it's obviously Gibraltar, Scotland, Germany, Poland, Georgia. I think that's it. So yeah, back to this. 6-0 after 6-0 over Merview. Another 6-0. This time away at Shelbourne. Drennan with a hat-trick here. Hanrahan scored again, so maybe I should look at him. Is he any good? Reports. He's 16, so yeah, potential. He's got good potential. So yeah, I could look to involve him in the future. But yeah, he scored again there. Richard Purdy, who's now on loan, and Liam Kelly getting the 6th. So yeah, we're 4-0 up in 21 minutes there. That's pretty good. But there, yeah, into league action. We got a 2-2 draw on the opening day of the season. Keith Ward gave him the lead. 2 goals in the second half from Mikey Drennan and Liam Kelly, giving us the lead, but then Stephen Beattie got an equaliser. We then scraped through in the EA Sports Cup, 0-0 against Shelbourne at home, a team that we thrashed 6-0 in pre-season, literally, what was that, 2 weeks before? And yeah, we just scraped through this one on penalties. We then unfortunately lost to Cork City, who are a decent team. They played pretty well against us. Keith Fahey gave us the lead. Morrissey equalised, and Marco Sullivan with a penalty won it for them. We then, yeah, this was like the toughest first 3 games. Sligo, Cork and St Patrick's Athletic. So we did pretty well to get 2 points out of 9, although that's not fantastic. So yeah, in this game we did actually get a man sent off, Luke Byrne, before any goal scoring. They did then go ahead through Chris Forrester. We did amazingly to come back and get a draw. Patrick Craig getting a penalty there, who's now out on loan. We then got our first win in the league season against Athlone. Good 3-1 victory. 2 penalties from Liam Kelly after Aaron O'Neill gave him the lead, and then Ryan Brennan won it late on, or sealed the win late on. Shane McKellenly then put Derry ahead against us at the Tallaght Stadium. I think that's how you pronounce it, Tallaght. God knows. Correct me if I'm wrong if you're Irish in the comments. But yeah, Keith Fahey then equalising it up. And then got another draw, this time away at Bohemians. Patrick Podrick Amond giving us the lead, and then Jason Byrne with a penalty to equalise it up. We then beat Dundalk 2-0. Good victory against Dundalk, who are like predicted to come 2nd or 3rd at the beginning of the season. Mikey Drennan and Patrick Craig penalty, giving us a 2-0 win on that occasion. He scored another penalty, Patrick Craig. He scored 3 now. In the recent games we've just discussed, he gave us a lead in the 5th minute with a penalty, but then Limerick came back and won 2-1. So not a great game. We lost to Limerick. Ian Turner and Jason Hughes getting their goals either side of half time. We then won 2-0 against Bray Wanderers. Mikey Drennan in the 7th, and then Liam Kelly in the 9th, and we just held that lead for the rest of the game. This is a great win against UCD, University College Dublin, I think that's what it stands for. Robbie Benson gave him the lead. Burke equalised for us, Graham Burke, but then Evan McKillen gave them a 2-1 lead. We then equalised again through Liam Kelly. And then they went 3-2 up through Ian Ryan. And when they got a man sent off, Roy Benson, I went attacking. It didn't look like we were going to win. It looks like they were going to hold out for this amazing win. Then 85 minutes on the clock. Graham Burke steps up. And yeah, gives us the equaliser. I was happy with a point after that. But then, 2 minutes from time, Liam Kelly, can't remember who won the penalty, but yeah, Liam Kelly steps up and sticks home a penalty. And yeah, wins it for us 4-3. We then got a good victory away at Drogheda, however you want to pronounce it. Liam Kelly with a goal, the only goal of the game, 7 minutes from time. So yeah, good win there. This was an awful result, at home to Sligo, although we have got them back for them, if you see our most recent game. Yeah, we got thrashed by Sligo at home. Gary Armstrong got a penalty, got a hat-trick, including a penalty, and then Morton Nielsen getting 2. Not going to go into that much. But then we bounced back, a 5-1 win against 3rd Division Castlebar in the 2nd round of the EA Sports Cup. So yeah, Mikey Drennan getting 1, Craig getting a penalty, Connor Kenner and Gary McCabe and David Webster all getting on the score sheet. Graham Fitzharris getting 1 back for Castlebar. We then unfortunately lost 3-1 to St Patrick's Athletic. This is probably our lowest point in the season. We're probably sitting about 6th here. I'll go through the past positions in a minute. Killian Brennan giving St Patty's the lead, then Amond, then Kilduff doubling the lead. Amond got 1 back, gave us hope, but we couldn't get the equaliser, and eventually Killian Brennan killed it off in the 93rd minute of play. We then drew 0-0 at home to Cork City. Not much to say about that. Liam Kelly got injured for quite a long time there, which was a bit sad. Not sad, bad. Didn't want it to happen. That's the word I'm looking for. Well, I did, for lack of a better word. Robbie Crawford's had quite a big injury actually. He's only just come back for about 4 months. 4 months out. So yeah, that was sad. But yeah. So I'm just going through injuries now. But that was a 0-0 draw. Not much to say about it. This was what kick-started our season again. A fantastic 6-0 win away at Athlone Town. Yes, they were predicted to be the worst team in the league. However, it was 6 goals away from home is always good. Mikey Drennan with a hat-trick. Cian Kavanagh with 1, and Sean Heaney, the centre-back, getting 2, which is an amazing effort from him. We then beat Fanad United 4-0 away from home. So in the EA Sports Cup, we played 3rd division teams apart from Shelburne in the first round. So yeah, Fanad United, that includes today. So yeah, Fanad United in the EA Sports Cup quarter-final, 4-0 win. Keith Fahey, Padraig Amond, Connor Kenner and Graham Burke penalty, giving us the win there. We then, produced this fantastic win against Derry City, 5-3 in the end it was. Gary McCabe giving us the lead, Dean Marshall pegging us back, Sean Heaney getting his 5th goal of the season, 2-1. They pegged us back once more through Killian Morrison, and then took the lead through the same man. But just before half time, Graham Burke equalised up at 3-3. Then 15 minutes from time, Mikey Drennan gave us a 4-3 lead before Keith Fahey won it later on. We then played our first game in the FAI Cup, which is basically just the FA Cup, against another 3rd division team, Crumlin United. At home we drew 1-1, which was pretty bad. The board actually said this was a disappointing result. I had to go into talks with them, and I said, don't worry, the next game will be much better, because I saw that it was against them again. I'm guessing that we were going to do much better. Anyway, on this occasion, Padraig Amond giving us the lead, at Cole Murphy pegging us back, but then we won 2-0 away at them. 2 second-half goals from Sean Heaney and Liam Kelly. So yeah, good performance there. Then there was a month's break before we played Bohemians at home, 3-2. Good performance here, with 3-0 up, and then we did kind of lose it a little bit, but we still held on for the win. Liam Kelly, Keith Fahey and Mikey Drennan gave us a 3-0 lead, and then Paddy Kavanagh and a Sean Heaney goal in the space of 2 minutes brought them right back into it, but yeah, we held on for the victory. Then a disappointing away draw with Limerick. Limerick have kind of been our bogey team. They beat us earlier in the season, and now they've drawn with us 0-0, which is pretty bad for a team like us against a team like them. Not really much to say. We picked up a yellow card for Ryan Brennan. That is the most interesting thing that happened in this match. So, moving on, UCD, we won 3-0. Mikey Drennan giving us the lead, Connor Kenner doubling it. Robert Kovacevic getting sent off, and then Mikey Drennan sealing the win with a 3-0 lead. And yeah, his 2nd in the match. So yeah, I'm noticing Mikey Drennan's name is coming up again a lot, so he has been playing pretty well. We then, this was a horrible result at home to Drogheda. Took the lead, Padraig Amond, we're in good form. I was assuming we were just going to hold on to it, maybe double it or triple it. But no, Liam Flatley comes back and equalises, and a Carl Wash penalty late on gives Drogheda the win. But we did bounce back against Dundalk. Oops, didn't mean to click on the match. There you go, we won 3-1. Padraig Amond giving us the lead, Heaney doubling it, and Gary McCabe making it 3-0 before Andy Boyle got one back. But it was too late. We then had 2 consecutive 4-0 away victories. First against Bray, Graham Burke, Mikey Drennan, Keith Fahey and Ryan Brennan with the 4 goals. And then this fantastic victory against Sligo, Graham Burke giving us the lead, 2 second-half goals from Gary McCabe, and then Keith Fahey's free kick, rounding it off. Fantastic, which brings us to today's EA Sports Cup semi-final. But before we go into that, this is going to be a long episode. We're going to do the Ireland matches. So I have taken control of the under-19s and the under-21s, not the B team, because that's boring. But first, let's go through the senior team. So we've only had 1 friendly against Croatia away. It wasn't a great match, although they do have pretty good players. They have Mandzukic from Atletico Madrid, Modric from Real Madrid, and then obviously Rakitic from Barcelona, so the 3 La Liga teams. In this one, Mario Mandzukic giving them a 2-0 lead with 2 headers, I think it was, and Alan Halovic, who I think he plays for Barcelona. He's a good one to sign on loan early on. Obviously we couldn't do Hang on, let's see. Even though we've run out of loan, we're not even in the transfer window, so we won't be able to loan him. But yeah, I doubt we'd be able to afford his wages unless they were free. And even so, Barca will probably win and playing with better players. Nonetheless, we lost to Croatia. Shane Long did get a second half goal, which was my first game with the full national squad. My first game, however, at all, was this game against Germany under 21s away. This team had Marc-Andre ter Stegen, obviously the Barcelona keeper, Kevin Volland, they had Eric Durm coming off the bench, they had Jonas Hoffman, I don't know why I got Dustin, I think that's an actor or something, Matthias Ginter, and yeah, Antonio Rudiger, and a lot of these names, Emre Can, you will notice from the Bundesliga or in Emre Can's place, Liverpool, and Bernd Leno on the bench as well, Leon Goretzka, another couple, and Robin Losch, who plays for Wolfsburg, I think. But yeah, so they had really quality players, and we were at the Britta Arena in Wiesbaden, obviously very well known, and we took the lead through Tommy Hoban. This was my first match with the national team. This was before any competitive match with Shamrock Rovers as well. And I'm just going to show you this goal. It wasn't anything special, it was just a ball. But at this point, I screamed. We were beating Germany in Germany, which was, just amazing. And yeah, so we went ahead there, but obviously then Germany turned on the style, Elias Kachunga with 2 goals, and then Durm and Ginter making it 4-1 for Derek Williams, got a penalty to make it 4-2, and they did get a man sent off in Antonio Rudiger, but Kachunga completed his hat-trick, and that's how it stayed. We then beat Azerbaijan under 21s in just a normal friendly. Liam McAlinden with a hat-trick. So moving on to the under-19s, we played Germany, and for some reason we're playing at the Allianz Arena. The under-19s played at the Allianz Arena, but the under-21s played at the whatever it was, which is stupid. But yeah, Gianluca Waldschmidt gave them 2 goals on the night. Mark Stendora scored as well. Although up until the 60th minute we were doing pretty well with this team. Brandon Miele is one of our players, I think. Yeah, but that is neither here nor there. So yeah, we got unfortunately a loss there. So that is all the national team fixtures. Obviously we've got qualifiers against Gibraltar coming up, and then Scotland, Poland, and then Germany. We're playing Germany a lot recently. So yeah, that is where we stand on the national team front. Nothing particularly big has happened, but yeah, we're doing pretty well in the cup competitions of the league, and we're sitting okay in the league. I reckon we'll at least achieve a second place finish. As some of you may know, only a first place finish gets you into the Champions League in Ireland, but there are 3 spots in the Europa League, which I hope that we will fill at least one of them by winning. I think you don't get it for winning the League Cup, which is the semi-final we're in today, but I think you do get it winning for winning the FAI Cup, and obviously finishing 2nd and 3rd in the league, and perhaps 4th if the FAI Cup winner has already won it. So I'm on Ireland still. So today we have the EA Sports semi-final. Literally we've had pretty much all 3rd division teams apart from Shelbourne in the first round, so I see no reason why we can't get through today. It's at home. This is my team, as I've already discussed. I'm going to submit it here, and I think it's pretty much one of my best teams. Conor Kenner, my captain and centre back, is apparently 4th top scorer, or joint 2nd. So yeah, in the only other match he must have scored twice. You've chosen to leave Sean Haney out. Yeah, he's been amazing, but yeah, rotation is necessary. Do you think I'll say I have no concerns. The lads know exactly what I expect from them. So yeah, Robbie Crawford on the bench. He hasn't played since coming back, so hopefully I can get him on at some point. I say you deserve to be in the final, and I expect you to make it happen. Gary McCabe's like, yeah. That'd be weird if you're the only one in the dressing room who's like, yeah. Yeah. Anyway, so in the other semi-final, this is Waterford United, who are a 2nd division team, or 1st division as they're called, rather than Premier Division, against Dundalk, who are in our league. So hopefully Waterford will win that, and then we won't have to play an entire we'll go the whole competition without playing a team from our league, which would be pretty good. Madden played it through here. Amand hits the bar, but he was offside. Good opportunity there. Hopefully we can win it. So who has to be brought off? Graham Burke's picked up an early injury. Should I bring on Robbie Crawford? He's played left mid before. Or should I bring on Marty Wall? I'm going to bring on Robbie Crawford. Why not? If he gets injured, it's on me. And I'll look to probably bring Conor Kenner off as well in the 2nd half, as he is my captain. I don't want to risk him, or maybe even at half time, but I'll leave him on for now. So Crawford comes on for his first game since coming back. They've got another injury too, and they've also got a minor injury like us as well. So yeah, Shields now chance possibly here for Swilly. Brennan's done well, and Gary McCabe finds Amond. He's got to get there first. He will, and he'll tap it into an empty net. We take the lead. Padraig Amond, 7th goal of the season. On loan from Morecambe. Good ball over the top. Amond won the running race. The keeper could have got there first easily, but yeah, he just went back in his goal because Football Manager logic, and Amond struck it in. Interestingly, Waterford have gone ahead, but as I said, that Dundalk have pegged them back, so yeah, still all level there. So, got to guard against complacency. They've done it all right against us. I'm going to bring on Sean Heaney for Conor Kenner. Don't want Conor Kenner getting too injured. So yeah, hopefully we can get a second just to seal it. Don't want to be complacent, as I said at half time. I'd say Kavanagh got an injury there. Looks fine. Here is Kavanagh, Madden, Brennan. Go Madden, you got space, whip it in. Brennan, he's lost it, but Keith Fahey gets to Madden, keeps it on. Brennan, just get it in the box. Kavanagh, Crawford. Oh, that would have been a dream comeback. Robbie Crawford there, he still might score. But yeah, no, it's a new highlight now. Robert Webster, Madden, Webster plays over the top. Kavanagh, he's onside. He's got to sweat it there. He's got to sweat. In real life, he would always pass across goal there, but not to be on Football Manager, and still it remains 1-0. Chance for them here. O'Farrell, McCabe heads it away, but he's going to get this in again. Towards Curran's, Brennan away, and Keith Fahey can take it now. Could this be a counter-attack? Keith Fahey plays it into Padraig Amond, back to Fahey! Good block, and it's a corner. It's now Madden to whip it in, the right back, and Mahue gets it away. And Waterford have gone ahead again. So yeah, against Dundalk. But I think I just saw it go back to 2-2 as we go into this highlight. Ryan and Crawford takes it off of him well. He gets to Padraig Amond, who does well. He plays into Brennan, Fahey, Kavanagh, Amond to seal it. He does. He gets his 2nd goal of the match and his 8th of the season. And we have surely got through to the final of this EA Sports Cup, which I will probably live-com for you, as well as possibly that Gibraltar game for the national team. I want to see us thrash team. No offense to Gibraltar, I like them. I vaguely follow their results. But yeah, they're gonna get thrashed by us, hopefully. If we're any good. Madden now could be 3-0 here. It is 2-2 in that Waterford Dundalk game. Heaney, Fahey, Kavanagh, Amond completes his hat-trick and the match. Padraig Amond, great performance from him, 9th goal of the season, and yeah, gets the hat-trick, which is really good for his confidence. Keith Fahey into Kean Kavanagh. Questions of offside maybe, but yeah, it's a great finish. He had loads of time, he could have just dribbled it in. But yeah, Harkin now with a free kick, possibly for Swilly, but no. Murphy easily gets hold of that, and this should be full time soon. And it is, so we're through to the final here at the Talagd. Amon should deservedly get man of the match, I'll say. We're in the final, congratulations, and they all look extremely delighted. So, Dundalk won the other game, so we do have, we have to play someone of our own league. The inhumanity. But yeah, Waterford were unlucky, to be fair. So we will be facing Dundalk in that final. Don't care. We're given 4k. That's pretty good for this level. So what should we do now? When is the Gibraltar game? It's on the 8th of September, which is a month away. And when is the final? Is it even on here yet? Yeah, it is. That is on the 20th. So yeah, we're cancelling a Dundalk game to play Dundalk. I'm guessing that'll be cancelled because it's only sorry, excuse me. It's only the day after. So we shall be in that EA Sports Cup final, 20th of September. I could do both. Yeah, why not? I'll do both. So we'll just have 3 episodes very close to each other. There's nothing wrong with that to round off the season. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode, guys. Can't say guys too many times. Anyway, hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. Good 3-0 win against Swilly. Good performances on the start of the season. And I'll see you guys for that Gibraltar game with the national team. I've been the FM Gaffer, and I'll see you guys next time.